Hey guys, Tim, welcome back to the channel. So we're at a friend's house and he has a pretty little Nova that's kind of been sitting outside for a little bit, and he finally got it down here to the coast, and it's pretty sweet. But we've coined it a new name. We call it the neglected Nova. So I'm gonna bring you in the shop here, show it to you, and it's a pretty sweet little ride. And we got Big Cujo here with us too. But there she is, the neglected Nova. She's not so neglected, just a little bit. My friend's a little camera shy, but we're gonna talk, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit. So this critter, how long have you had this?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. Yeah. And so it's basically, and it's not a Yenko,
no,
right?
It's a clone.
It's just a clone, but it is an SS car.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Still wears the 396 badges, which are original to the car.
Okay, yeah, here it is. You got the 396 badges, but you say it's got a small block and now 400.
It's got a 406 in it.
Yeah, 400. That'd be 30 over 400. Very cool. Like a big old cowl induction hood. I love how the door trim has the chrome. I had a 74. So, just a little backstory. I'm a Nova freak. So I had a 74 back in high school. I bought when I was 14. And I just sold it in 2014 because it was a 74. If it was a 68 to 72 like this critter, ain't no way in God's creation that would ever left my possession. This is sexy. And this also, just a little thing, is one of my friends had a 68. Okay, he had a 68 orange like this. And he would drive through the neighborhood down low and just cruise on down in an orange 68 Nova. And man, I still have those visions in my head. But this thing is pretty. Let's take a little gander around it. Even though it's a clone, I mean, it's super cool. You've been putzing around with it a little bit here since you brought it home?
Yeah. It's all original interior.
Wow, it's pretty. Those are some fancy headlights there. Little LED headlights going on. We're going to take this thing for a ride in a few minutes here. And I had those same American racing wheels on my Novocaine when I had it back in Connecticut. Oh boy, it's pretty. What do you think, Cujo? Oh, yeah, I like the tag too. 70 Yenko. I bet you a lot of people would like kill for that.
Yep, I was very surprised that it was actually available.
Well, super surprised. And you come down under here, you would take a peek under here, and surprised it's got a 10 bolt. I was expecting to see a 12 bolt hiding under there. But I tell you, I had a Pontiac 10 bolt in my 74 Nova, and you couldn't kill that thing. Like, we abused it. And that took a lot of abuse, but it kept on trucking. So let's peek under the hood and see what we got underneath there. There we go. It's pretty. Got a lot of, I like those valve covers. And air conditioning. That's a must down here in Lower Alabama. Oh, and you got to stand on the brakes too. No power brakes.
Oh, no.
Oh no, she's just a machine. She's a driving machine.
Ready to go.
Yeah. I can see what you were telling me about how it was sitting up at the other place for a long time, sitting outside.
Yeah, it leaves.
Yeah, so it still needs a good cleanup.
Yep.
Get that all tightened up in there.
I was finally able to find a single piece hose here.
You were having a hard time finding this?
Couldn't find it.
Big, massive radiator. That thing's huge. Big old radiator. And you got tubular control arms. Is that a Willwood brake setup? Is that what that is?
It is.
Very nice. Very nice. And you said it's running a 700 R4.
It is.
Okay. Very cool. But you're having trouble with it.
Just the shift points they're not right.
Okay.
It's coming out of first gear way too fast.
And you say you can't do a burnout.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Unless I manually shift.
Yeah, yeah. But you can't just hold it down and smoke them up.
No.
It won't let you.
No.
Nope. Very nice.
It will.
You gotta love it.
Once you get on up into second gear, it will spool up.
Then it'll whoop, go. And let's take a peek at the inside. You said this is the original interior?
Original interior.
Really? Very nice. Man, it's in remarkable shape.
You can tell it when you sit in that seat too.
Do you feel the old springeronis in there?
Oh yeah.
Look at that. My lighting's not very good, but boy, is it still nice. It looks like it's got a boom boom radio in it.
It's not bad.
All right, very cool. So we're gonna start it up and take it for a ride?
Go for a ride.
All right. Nice.
Cold nature.
So the air system you got's a vintage air setup. That's nice.
It's
That's
working really good
super
right
nice.
now until this motor gets hot.
Something's telling me I think we should put our seatbelt on. Maybe. There we go. We're good. We got it now. Nothing like that rumble. You can feel that exhaust under my seat. It's just dumping straight out there.
That's all you get.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, the shift's nice though.
Feels really good. It just comes out too fast.
Yeah, you got a quick first gear, boom, boom, and that's it. But boy, I mean, the shift's nice and strong, and with a 700 R4, I'd imagine it'd make a pretty nice cruiser. Have you taken this on any long trips anywhere?
I used to drive it from Monroe down to the bar every weekend.
Really? Okay, so that's a long haul. That's like 3 hour, 4
2 hours.
2 hours. Okay, I was thinking it was a little further than that.
I'm gonna start driving it once a week over to Theodore when I'm working at Theodore.
Yeah, you gotta. That's what these cars are for.
Can't drive, it's not worth it.
That's it. If you can't drive these things, why bother having them?
Pretty accurate.
That was one thing when I had my Nova. I had 373s in the rear with a Muncie 4-speed, and I had a built 355, 11-to-1 compression, and I think I got about 4 miles to the gallon in that thing. It was so bad. I would take it from Salem, Connecticut down to Groton, Connecticut to work, and it would take me an entire tank of gas to get down to the campus and then back home.
I looked at it one day. I actually kind of checked everything on a full tank, and I averaged 16. I think it's
That's
16,
awesome.
17 miles a gallon.
With a 400 in it. You know that 700 R4 makes all the difference in the world, having that overdrive
That's really
too.
why I don't want to change it to anything else.
Yeah,
Stay with
that
it.
keeps it a nice cruiser. It's a good looking car, nice cruiser. Yeah, it's super awesome. You know, the vital signs look good. You got nice oil pressure. Yeah, just sitting here at 180 degrees. You got to remember, folks, where we are right now, it's like, it's cool now. It's like 90. I think it's dropped down to 90.
Everybody comes out of hibernation this time of afternoon.
Sun goes down, we can go out.
Now I'm building horsepower.
It drives nice. Got a nice pull.
It just sits down to the ground.
Yeah, with that, what was done, do you think, to the rear suspension to lower it down, or is that factory height and they just, because you got the...
I think it's factory height.
But the front end is definitely lower with those tubular control arms, and there's a drop spindles, maybe?
Yes.
It is.
Go to the Civic Center and they'll let you drive.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Did you hear that? He's gonna let me drive this thing. That's gonna make my night. Been about, let's see, 10 years since I've driven a Nova.
Really?
Yeah, well, I sold mine in 2014.
Wow.
So here it is, 2024. All right, kids, let's go. Let's do this. I'll let you have the camera, seeing you're a professional.
I don't know about all that.
Wow. All right, guys. So Chad said it's okay to drive it. So here I am in the driver's seat. This is super exciting. Wow. Oh, does that feel good? Dang, bro. We're going 5 miles an hour and I'm already excited. Woo! Yep, the brakes. Those manual brakes.
Yeah.
That's bringing back memories.
Gotta give it a second.
That does shift nice and hard though. Dang, that's awesome. It pulls nice. So my Nova back in high school, when I got it, it had manual brakes, and I put I put a booster on it, and actually at first I had power drum brakes, 4-wheel drum brakes. Well, you're not kidding. That first, second gear shift is boom, instantly.
It's there.
Woo! That feels good, brother.
I notice the steering is just a little bit loose.
Yeah, you got a little sway action. I noticed that.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to try to do a whole lot with it. I don't want to take too much out of it. I don't really.
I've seen they make rack and pinion kits for these now.
Really?
Yep.
Last thing I want is a muscle car that's too tight.
You'd be taking this on the what do you call it? The road courses, a hot rod power tour. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go easy here. Let this guy go in front of us. These old putt-putt. We're gonna see if we can open it up, get back to our friend's house here. But there's Grandpa Jones up here in a Buick. We gotta let him go. It's mine with the 4-speed. You come up here and you can just dump it. It's a little different with an automatic. All clear. Ready, kids? Here we go. Whoa! We parked them. Yes. What's wrong with that, bro? Nice.
Yeah, 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, look at that. Woo. Just like that. Good thing the law is not in front of us or behind us. We'd have to be calling a favor. Good thing we got friends in high places around here.
Wayward washing machine.
Right? How's a washing machine end up in the middle of the road?
I don't know. It showed up here this morning.
Fall off somebody's truck and there it sits. It looks like a fairly new one too. Somebody's gonna be looking for that thing. We moved. Now I can't find my washing machine. Well, we made it back to the ranch safe and sound. Yeah, beautiful sunset, huh?
So pretty.
By the alligator farm. Don't go over that fence. You'll get more of them alligators you were just talking about. What the heck was that?
Stroke.
Wow, I guess it does. It just hit some of the loose stone there. We'll bring it right back inside, super slow. She's a ground scraper. Can we do it safely? Well, you got it out safely.
Yeah, you just had to go really slow. Right there.
Right there. There's the not so sweet spot. The collector scraping, I take it.
Yeah.
Is that good? Are we in far enough?
You're good.
Super awesome. Look at that. We made it back in one piece, guys. Let's get out of this machine here. Woo, I love it. So my buddy wanted me to, you know, give him my opinion on it and what I thought. Maybe should we do something different with it? I don't know.
I got a little oil coming from somewhere.
A little oil dripping? Well, that's not good. Is there some dried up drips too?
Yeah, where that's coming from.
It's never good. Yeah, she's definitely been dripping around, hasn't she?
Yeah. I had never done this before.
And she is a low scraper. I can see those exhaust pipes there right on the ground.
I do know that not too long back, I know my valve covers were.
But that's an awful lot of oil from a valve cover.
I know they were leaking. I tightened them up.
That'd be coming out, if that was out of the valve covers, it'd be smoking, you know, burning off the headers and all.
Well, there's oil on down here that I'm looking at.
I think we need to get it on our friend's lift.
Yeah, we did.
Take a peek under there. Then I think you should probably junk the car.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
totally.
Yeah. I know a junkyard not too far away in Fairhope that, you know,
Would take it.
that would take it. Yeah. No idea who that could be. Oh, goodness me. So we bring it over to our friend's house with a lift. We'll have to put some boards down to get it. I'd say to get it even up on there.
It's coming from around the valve covers.
That much oil coming from around the valve
It is
covers?
Bad.
Oh, yeah, look, it's pouring out over here.
It's bad.
I can see it. It's all pouring down the head.
Yeah.
So this thing's got aluminum heads on it too.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Let me get some.
That Victor Jr. intake.
Yep.
Yep.
Get some new valve cover gaskets and put them on.
So yeah, Victor Jr. intake, aluminum heads. Wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that the first time we were looking at it, that it had aluminum heads on it.
It was built right. It supposedly has around 550 horsepower.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to take this on, like get it all ready to go, take it on Hot Rod Power Tour, and they have the little booths where you can dyno it and see,
that'd be nice.
and see what it's actually pulling. And this thing doesn't need anything but a new home and a little cleanup right now. Run it. I don't know. I think that transmission's fine. It's just the way whoever built it.
Just a shift kit, I think.
Yeah, and it really shifts hard from that first to second pretty quick. But I mean, we barked it off and she went, so.
Barked in second gear.
Man, I think it's good. I think it's good. Wow.
74 up in Monroeville. That it's got a 454 with 791 heads on it.
The crazy 454 is a monster.
Yeah, it is a beast. The guy that built the motor, he's been drag racer for years and years and years. He's a motor builder, and he told me that motor is supposed to be bumping around 850 horses off of pump gas.
Holy moly.
So
That's a lot. That's incredible.
yeah, I want to take the whole motor down. I just had the heads rebuilt. I want to take it all the way down and bring it back up.
Okay.
And just the car.
So is that in your place up there in Monroeville? So you got to bring that down here to your new shop here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one needs a lot of attention. It's a base model.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's just a standard old base. Tires are scrubbing in the back, so I got to figure out what to do with that. I don't know whether I need to tub it or.
Right. Put mini tubs or something like that in it.
It's so close though that I could probably just put one of those rollers under it to push it out.
Okay. Just to roll the lip of the rear quarter.
Yeah, just
To roll that
give
lip
it
to get your
enough.
clearance. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that car's gonna be something if it ever gets redone. But this is my priority.
Yeah. This would be my priority too. The 68 to 72 is where it's at for me.
Yeah.
Like I said, my 74, if that was a 72, I would have never ever sold it. But with the bumpers in the front end, I'm not a huge fan. The rear bumper, I sucked it in. I took out the shock absorbers, and that made it a lot better. But there's something about this body style, especially like this one. My buddy used to drive, and all you would see is him driving around with just the parking lights on, cruising down the road. It was super awesome. Yeah, super awesome. Well, I want to thank my buddy, the camera shy one here, who let us take this for a rip and check it out with him. I think it's an awesome car, and it would be nice over in Fairhope. Maybe next year we can squeeze it out of him or something. He's thinking, I don't think so. He's like, yeah, keep wishing. Well, we'll find another one. This is on our list to get as a Nova, get in our shop, and it's just a car that I absolutely love, and this is super cool, the orange, because it reminds me of my buddy Leon. But all right, guys, for now we're gonna let you go. stay tuned. We got to get ready for a road trip in old Earl the Suburban, so we're working on that too right now. And we've got a week to get a whole ton of stuff done so we can do a 3,000-mile road trip in Earl the Suburban and pray we don't break down. But again, thanks my buddy, letting us check this out. We'll catch you soon. And remember, like my man cameraman Ron said, do something today to make somebody smile, because you just never know, could change the world. Thanks y'all, we'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right, guys. So my buddy, when we were leaving, he says to me, when was the last time you seen one of these things? And I'm like, I've never seen one in my life. And this is a Homelight XL12. What did they call this thing?
It's a bow saw.
A bow saw?
They're illegal.
That is craziness. I have never seen anything like that. That is the wildest chainsaw I've ever seen in my life. That is super cool. Wow, crazy. All right, guys, for real. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye. That is wild, hey.
I honestly believe I could put gas in it right now and it'd fire up.
It looks like it. I mean, it looks like it's in nice shape.
Yeah,
Crazy.
My dad shed for years and years and years.
Wow, super cool.